How's it going? Man, snow through night all night again, and look at it. I've been sick my whole life, and on this last year, I've been sick two times, three times. This weather's just killing me. All right, okay, so this is going to be my last time talking about this nonsense until it fails. All right, so um, I've engaged with all the comments that people have made about it, and people that are that are normal and polite about it. No problem, eh? But it's those idiots that come on here and rant and rave, have nothing to say. All right, I get it. You want to leave? I get it. Okay, fine. Then I get that stuff. Can you imagine what it's like? And I've seen it on videos and read articles about it. I'm not just coming on here and making it up. So the people in Alberta that don't want to leave, now they're all scared of these fucking idiot morons. Which again, I equate them to the same as the PPC because they act the same. Where do you live? We're gonna come there and we're gonna fuck you up, old white guy. Same thing. So I imagine what it's like for day-to-day Albertans that want to have no part in this, but they're bullied by these people that are saying we're separating, we're leaving, right? And I'm genuine when I ask, like, well, what's your plan? What are you gonna do? How do you envision day-to-day life after? I'll bet a lot of these morons think that after they had their referendum, if they win, that right away they're gone the next day. That's not how it goes, you morons. It'll be like, okay, well, we have a referendum and we want to pursue separation, right? So they're going to have to start negotiations with Canada and the rest of the country, man. That's just the way it goes. And then, of course, they're going to scream, bad faith negotiations, and we declare independence. I've seen comments where they go, we're going to fight them. That's what the government wants you to say. Well, America's going to send Marines up here, and then we'll see what happens. You can borrow money off them, sure, but they're not going to send soldiers up here. You think American citizenry is going to go along with that? We still live on a planet where other people are involved. Sure, America's powerful, all that stuff. They could do that, but they're not gonna. They're not gonna do that, man. I just know, and ones where I've seen where people that want to stay, um, you have a hard time with those people that are trying to get out of here. They just don't want to hear that. They don't want to go. So all you people are just gonna say, oh, it's ruled by majority, right? You know what that is, don't you? Yeah. Well, that's democracy, right? Yeah, okay. So everyone else that doesn't want to leave, you're fucked now, right? Well, they can get out. Well, you guys that are screaming leaving, you could get out. So the people that don't want to leave, what happens to them? What happens to the lifetime investment they've made in their homes and everything else that's just gonna fall by the wayside now because of a bunch of crybaby losers, right? Which is what they are, man. Your government doesn't support you. That's what you look like to everyone else in the country, like crybaby Quebec. And all they do is get mad at you, call you names. They won't engage on any of the facts. And if you go look at the comments, you can see. I only ask, what are you going to do? What's your plan? What kind of who's going to pay your taxes after that? How's things going to go? How's your school system work? You're assuming that, like Keith Wilson, oh well, they'll just work for us now. You're assuming that these people are going to want to do that, or it's like, well, we have no choice. You're working for us because we can't afford to leave, or what? Because Canada is fastly becoming a shithole for sure. But again, you Albertans, you've had lots of opportunity, but you didn't care. You didn't care about that when you were all working, and you didn't care about any of that stuff. You didn't care about that when you voted in idiots in Calgary like that Nenshi. It didn't matter why you had Notley. None of you gave a rat's ass about that then, did you? But now things aren't going your own way. That's what you look like. And of course, I understand it's not all Albertans, right? It's just that loud bullying kind of group, man. I watched some video. I can't know the guy's name, but he's one of those separatist guys, and he was trying to engage with people that want to stay. And then in the end, he said, "Oh, you're being hostile," which they weren't. And the comments were full of that. Talk about projection, man. That's it right there. Because when someone like me comes on, they go mental because they can't answer those basic questions. Making up stories that Keith Wilson says, "Oh, we got 5 refineries here." Well, yeah, you got five refineries that turn that dreck into bitumen that gets sent away. You have no refineries to make it into a sellable product. No, we're just leaving. Well, what about all the environmental concerns? This is what things the government will say. Who's going to be looking after that? Oh, you guys are. I see. I said years and years ago that Alberta will be the first Islamic province. Yeah. Separate and see what happens there, man. You'll be flooded with just buried. You'll be buried with migrants. Right? Then all the largest mosque in America and North America will mean something when now they're just voting in Alberta. What do you think is going to happen? The Alberta Party of Islam. But I love those things. Well, we're going to fight it with what? You're all going to stand outside with your little fucking shotguns and do what? Take over the province? How does any of that work? You're going to be doing it through some sort of a legal framework. Right? And it's saying when they say nonsense like, oh, America's army is going to come up and save us, that's just stupidity, man. How do you expect anyone to take you serious when you say things like that? How do you expect anyone in the country to be on your side when you're saying stupid things like that? American army's going to come up here and they're gonna kick Carney's ass. Chili con carne, they're going to kick his ass. And when they engage, things where they're trying to engage with people who want to stay, they always say, well, if you lose, are you guys going to accept it? And shut your fucking mouths. No, they don't want to answer that because they're never going to accept it, man. They're never gonna. Same as people that are still support stupid Spartamax Bernier, man. Where's he now? He's living in Florida. He ain't coming back. How come he ain't saying shit about what's going on here in Canada now? Well, because he did his job. He did his job back in the day. So all Albertans do is, like those people say, you're just destroying Canada that much quicker. Like we're fucked anyway. You're just making it worse, man. You're just making the division worse than it ever was. So if you think that that's going to happen, these people that are cheering them all on, I don't know what they're getting out of this. I just don't see it happening. Well, what country's going to allow that to happen? Look at Catalonia and Spain. What's going to happen? You think that's going to happen? Yeah, you're gone. And Saskatchewan's going to go, well, I want to go. And then Quebec's going to go, I want to go. And any other province goes, BC says, well, I want to go too. I said in the past, I'd love it if America took us over. We became Americans. Man, we'd all be making way more money. We'd keep more of our money. But why would they want a country full of leftist fucking morons? Well, we're not in Alberta. Oh, well, someone voted in Rachel Notley. Not me. You guys did. So, you know that when it fails, I'll be on here just, I told you so, like you'd never fucking believe, man. And if it works, then I'll come on here and say, well, that was wrong. But all these big mouths that come on here and try to berate me, they're going to be like the PPC losers. They'll crawl back under their fucking rock. No one's going to say anything. The odd few have ever come on here and said, yeah, you were right, man. You were right about all you said. None of these pricks will. They'll go back to hiding and crying in their little cubbyhole corners. How about you do something? Why, I oughta. They show his face here. He'll see what he gets when he comes here. Yeah. All right, so I promise I won't, barring something major, I won't talk about it anymore. Let the children do what they want. I don't know if it makes them happy. Bullying the people that don't want to leave, that have the people that have built the province that want no part of that, right? No, my home and my life is here and everything else. And they don't want no part of that. I'm a Canadian, but you know, their vote doesn't matter apparently, because we want to go. What they say doesn't matter. This is the microcosm of what it's like in Canada. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff.